Great evening, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Her Legacy and Leadership. My name is Alicia Johnson. I'm the proud membership director for the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce. In celebration of Women's History Month, we are honored and delighted to spotlight some of our phenomenal women here throughout the chamber who are making a lasting impact as business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders in our community. Today, we are honored to spotlight Olivia Wolfe, the owner of People Helping People, AUG. Her dedication, her vision, and her leadership represent the strength and excellence of women in business. We are excited to learn more about her journey, her inspiration, and the legacy she is building throughout entrepreneurship. Everyone, please let's welcome Miss Olivia Wolfe. Good evening, sweetie. How are you tonight?
Good evening. I am doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Um, Olivia, let's hear a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you stated, my name is Olivia Wolfe. Originally from Tampa, Florida. I moved here to Augusta in 2007. I'm a mother. I'm a prayer warrior. Um, I have a heart for giving. And I loved Augusta when I got here. Very much kind of a culture shock because I went from a big city to a small city, but I loved
Okay.
it. I love the schools that I found for my kids, so I'm here to stay.
I love it. I love it. Yes, Augusta is Augusta. It's the CSRA. It's the CSRA.
The
um,
funniest thing is I had never even heard of Augusta before I moved here.
that was a known thing, and like you said, your hometown is Tampa. I love Tampa. I love Florida, so, um, but not the heat.
That's
Not the
one of
heat.
the things I don't miss.
Yes, yes, but I do love Florida. And Tampa is one of the main cities I do enjoy visiting too, and I have family down that way. So yeah, um, that is a great city, and it was I believe that is a good culture shock for you because coming from that big city and then coming to a smaller city, even though Augusta's growing, we're still a smaller city here, but a great city.
It has grown a lot since I've been here. I
Yes.
did love that it was a smaller city because I do not like to drive. So when I get rich, I just need a driver and that's it. So I was like, wait, everything is like right here and right there versus Tampa.
Yeah,
Everything is far away.
and that traffic,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Here it's like everything. As long as you're within the city, everything is like 10, 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what inspired you to start your business?
Um, I would say going back as far as my mom. My mom was a giver. She had a heart of gold. I lost my mom in 2007.
My condolences.
And
Yeah.
I think one of the main things was trying to continue her legacy.
Okay.
Growing up, it was nobody in our family, none of our friends. If they didn't have somewhere to go, they was coming to our house. At
Yeah.
some point, people asked us, "Was Mama? Were we running a group home?" No, we were not.
She was Mama Dear. You know how they said in the South. She was Mama Dear.
So it really started from there. Now, originally getting off the ground, I just had a idea one day that I wanted to go and feed those that's unhoused. I was at work. I was telling my friends what I was going to be doing for the weekend, and probably about 6 or 7 of them jumped in. They wanted to help.
Hmm.
We went downtown, gave out a lot of dinners. We were able to give out, I believe we gave out a few toiletries and everything then. And we just was like, let's make this ongoing. Seeing the amount of people that's unhoused, and also one of the things that was enlightening is that it is also some people that have a roof over their head that still can't make ends meet fully.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
where it derived from. So we decided that, hey, let's make a nonprofit out of it.
I love it. I love that. And I appreciate you taking that legacy that your mom started and continuing that on. So that takes a lot to and have those weights on your shoulder to carry something that she built that was so strong.
Yes.
just from hearing what you're saying. So, taking that leadership from your mom and carrying it on that. So I know she's very, very proud of you.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Um, now, since we know what inspired your business, what um what is some advice that you would give other business women who would like to start their own business?
The main thing that I would say is because people always say I'm waiting for the perfect time or the perfect
Mhm.
moment. There is no perfect time. There's no perfect moment. There's no perfect plan. I would say start now. Do it scared. You'll build the confidence. You will grow from it. You'll learn from it. Build the relationships, find mentors, and understand that you can't do everything yourself. So many times we're waiting and we talk ourselves out of these things. We
Mhm.
have the idea, we have the talent, we have the gifts, but we're always waiting for that perfect moment. So there is no perfect moment. And I'm a firm
That's
believer that
true.
if God gave you the idea, He will give you the clientele, He'll give you the support, He'll give you everything you need from it. So my main thing is always do it now, do it scared.
Absolutely. And that is the best advice. I'm glad you gave that because we all need to hear that, even though we know that, but sometimes it's just great hearing that again, and
Mhm.
hearing that from, ones like us. Because if you don't hear it and take in what they're giving us, then of course, like you say, they'll just still be waiting for that perfect timing. Or waiting to fear go away.
Mhm. And the more you think about it, the fear is just going to continue to grow.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes. So now, what challenges do you face? And how have you overcame those challenges throughout the business?
I would say one of the main challenges, like one of the things I said, is understanding that I can't do everything myself. So building a team. When we first started, of course, nobody really knew what they were doing as far as building a nonprofit. We
Mhm.
all just knew that we had a heart to help. So building the right team, having the right people that have the same passion to serve. Always looking for people that wants to do something, even if there's no spotlight to it. That as well as the resources and funding, because our heart for giving back sometimes is a lot bigger than what we can continue to give out of our own pockets. So those have been some of the main challenges. I will say now I feel like I have a great team. I have a team. It's four of us. I feel
Okay.
like everybody that's in their place really does their job well, and outside of that, they really have a heart to give back. Like we would all do this if nobody ever knew that we were the ones doing it.
I love that. I love that. And I love that you do have that team support, the carry on the business and help support and build what you're already building.
Mhm.
So because you can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't. You cannot do it by yourself. So having those individuals that support you and already have that mindset,
Mhm.
like yourself. So that's very grand. If you
Yeah.
don't have that, then like you say, you try to do everything and then the balance is off balance, because you're trying to do everything by yourself.
Yeah. I've had my moments where I was like, okay, this is too much. I'm gonna
Mhm.
throw in the towel. My mind and my heart weren't aligning because my heart just says I can save the world.
Right, right, right. But you need
My
some you
mind,
need other tools with that.
yes, my mind says, hold on. So I do have a phenomenal vice president that has been by my side, Veronica Williams. I have to give her a shout out. She's been by my side the whole time. She's gonna rock with me until the wheels fall off. She has
Mhm.
always been that voice on the other side of my shoulder that says, no, we're not gonna quit. Even if it's just the two of us, we're not gonna quit. So I
Right.
definitely appreciate that and I appreciate her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Now I want you to go and let us know more, and elaborate more about the business itself, and what you actually, you and your team, what y'all actually do, and what services you all provide throughout the CSRA too as well.
Okay. So as I stated, we first started out with feeding those unhoused, providing blankets, toiletries, and we would try to do that mostly like once a month or once a quarter. we shifted that to now really catering to the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
My main purpose in that was because when my mom got older and she became sick, I was very, very happy that she had myself and my sister there to
Mm-hmm.
take care of her. She didn't have to be alone. She didn't have to be placed, in any, facility where she didn't have the proper care. In the CSRA, I have ran into a lot of elderly people that they're alone, like whether I see them in the grocery store, when I used to work at Xfinity, they would come in there by themselves and just really kind of confused, not really knowing what to do. And that touched my heart. Collectively as a team, we all have, I feel like, similar situations and stories
Yes.
like that. So now we really cater to the elderly. We right now have a ramp project going on where we're looking to build as many wheelchair ramps
Oh,
for elderly individuals if they can't afford to have that done.
wow.
And our
Okay.
main focus is making sure that they have their independence, that they feel
Mm-hmm.
safe in their homes. We want to tackle food insecurity. Some of them have just enough money to maybe pay their bills and can't really have the proper food and nutrition that they need. So,
Mm-hmm.
with that, that's our main focus. The elderly, making sure they don't feel lonely. We do like senior game days to get them out, get them sociable, because I feel like that's one of the things too that have our seniors in a place where they alone, they feel like, nobody cares. We want
Mm-hmm.
to provide more of that. Our mission is to inspire, show love, change lives one kind act at a time. And that's what we look to do.
I love it. I love it.
We would
Y'all
love to
a
have small.
lot of major things here.
Yeah.
Y'all have been busy.
Yes, very busy. And we still do, other things outside of that. We do our back to school events. We do random acts of kindness. We did one the last Christmas where we went into Walmart. We brought $50, $100 gift cards and just gave them out to individuals that were shopping in Walmart. So we do other things out in the community outside of the elderly, but the elderly is our main focus because I just feel like they're being forgotten.
That's what I was just about to say. I was about to say, you know, when you have already gave your time, you know, you get you're treated with silence,
Yeah.
and that's just to keep it more broader. But you're treated like, with silence, and like you say, they're forgotten. So
Hmm.
you still want to make sure, like, hey, you exist, and I see you. Long as
Yes.
knowing that can be seen, they
Yes.
feel overwhelmed with happiness and joy. That hey, okay, I know they see I need a little help. Not even
Yes.
help, all the time. It's about, hey, I know you're there. Or hey,
Yes.
what do you need help with? Sometimes I see, some of our youth, they'll open the doors for the elderly when they come, and that's just showing how they're being raised throughout their home,
Hmm.
when they're going to a store, a grocery store, or they'll help put their bags in their car, so,
Hmm.
spreading that positive throughout them and let them know that, hey, I see you.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that's
absolutely.
one of the main things too. Like we want to have that ongoing support for
Yeah,
those that need it. That they can, they have somebody that they can reach out to and that they can call on. If we have a lot of people that scam the elderly people
all the time, and
all
that's
the
a
time.
federal charge.
Yes.
And most people don't realize that, especially, I won't even say just our youth, it's grown adults our age that are doing that. And when that happens, they not even realizing the severeness of it. And most
Hmm.
of the time it's your ones that are closest to you that
Hmm.
is happening to the elders. And the government doesn't play about that.
Yeah,
That's a federal charge.
it
you know
is.
when you're sitting there taking from your loved ones, just because, even if they are aware of what's going on, but did you have that permission? Did you ask them,
Right.
can I
Right.
have, versus just taking because you already have that access to it.
Right.
That's the difference. You don't want to be in that predicament where, oh yeah, I go to the store and buy this because I'm already
Hmm.
going to the store to get that for you. But
Hmm.
did you ask? Did you ask grandma? Or did you ask grandpa? Or you uncle, can I have it? Just because you're going to go get some from it doesn't mean that it's yours. It's not that entitlement, you know.
Exactly.
And then when they realize that yes, you did do a criminal offense, then they want to look and say, "Oh, I didn't wasn't aware of that." Well, you knew what you raised that say, "I need an axe."
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah.
they'll be reminded. Make sure you ask. So the ones listening, make sure you ask and
Mhm.
get permission. From elderly, young, middle age. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even a child. You're
Mhm.
taking advantage of them.
Mhm. Yeah. So we want to be somebody they can trust.
There you go.
That
Absolutely.
that's very important. And just I always say, like, when with our elderly, our senior citizens, the more that they're alone, the more that I feel like they start to deteriorate. Like,
Hmm.
we want to keep their minds sharp.
That's
They
right.
they have a lot of wisdom. They taught us things, and we
Yes.
want to be able to make sure that they continue to develop that. That loneliness is something that will really start to, make somebody give up.
Right, right. Now, with you mentioning that, are there particular areas that with the elderly that you and your team that y'all go visit? Like you say, like your assisted living homes or nursing homes or just individuals. Do you have like certain boundaries you can't do that with, or how does that work?
And we're still trying to definitely develop that. So
Okay.
we did a game day in North Augusta. It was just a senior community. We want to know more of those, more places that we can partner with in those, so that we are reaching more people.
Okay.
Um, we're looking to get a van so that we can provide transportation, because there's some people that can't get there, and
Mm-hmm.
we want to make sure that none of them are left behind.
Okay.
Right now, we're looking to partner with the Henry Brigham Center as well as McDuffie Woods Community Center. I
Mm-hmm.
know that they are already doing things with the elderly, so we want to partner with them. But anybody that has any elderly people in your family, any neighbors that you know of that
Mm-hmm.
just may need that additional support, we're looking for those people to contact us, whether
I
you
love it. I love that. Now,
here.
how can they locate you and contact you as well to reach out to you when they're knowing those individuals that are needing that assistance?
So we are on Facebook. We're People Helping People AUG on Facebook.
Mhm.
We are going to get an Instagram page. We don't have that just yet. So
Mhm.
follow us on Facebook, share it on Facebook. We need to be able to reach more people. We have a phone number, which is 706-915-3615.
Okay.
And you can always email us also at
Mhm.
phpaug19@gmail.com.
Perfect. And I have added that information in the chat as well, so that way they'll know how to reach you too as well. And I'm adding that contact number in there for them. You said the number was 915, right?
Yes, ma'am. 915-3615.
So y'all make sure and I know elderly people. I know people that are needing help. So it's just not, one person. This is a whole community. The CSRA is humongous.
Yes.
So everyone, please contact Olivia. She's, willing, and she has a whole team to assist too as well, to give that energy and love to our elderly here throughout the CSRA. So make sure y'all contact her. We have added the contact information in there. You may reach her on Facebook. Um, we have Rodney here saying that People Helping People is a great organization. Rodney, we absolutely agree with you. And that's why I'm making sure we highlight and spotlight Olivia tonight, because of the services that she is providing here throughout the CSRA. And it takes, like you say, when we first join Olivia, it takes that heart, um,
Mhm.
and a sincere heart, to do that and to also give. You have to be willing to give and be sincere about it, and always helping someone. Um,
Yes.
so I definitely appreciate you. Did you have anything that you would like to add in to as well? What events do you have coming up? Do you have any events or any places that you'll be soon this month or next
We
month?
have our back to school event is July 11th. We're
Okay.
still waiting on some things to finalize with that. Well, as
Hmm.
far as the location, we do want it to be a huge event. We want it to not just be a back to school, like you come and grab supplies and leave. We want it to be educational. So we're looking to have teachers, guidance counselors there to speak to the parents and the kids, as well as the community, because it takes all of us.
That's right. It
To,
takes a village, and
yes,
we are the village.
yes.
Absolutely.
To speak to us about how we can help make it a successful school year, how we can help like the bullying and things like that to be,
Mhm.
diminished in schools. We're going to have tutors there to, give out their resources as far as how they can help. And how parents can get in contact with them. We're looking to have the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA individuals there with those resources so that
Awesome.
these parents can know that they are not alone, that they have people that can help. It's a lot of parents that work 2 and 3 jobs
Hmm.
to know
Hmm.
that they have that support. So be on the lookout for that. We do know the date is going to be July 11th, but we do
Okay.
still have some final things that we have to finalize on that. Um, that's to come. We probably going to be down at the Saturday market starting in April. We're going to try to be there, if not every month, every other month. Come
Okay.
out, talk to us. We're always looking for volunteers, sponsors, donations. Um, so a lot of great information, but please follow our page on Facebook. Invite your friends to follow it. Tell us what else you feel like we can do in the community because we're always looking for that to expand and grow.
I love that. I love that. Now, you did mention volunteers. Do they have to have any special credentials or anything? How can they become a volunteer?
Reach out to us. We do a interview type, situation to
Hmm.
make sure that we're picking the right people and putting the right
Okay.
people in place.
Perfect, perfect. So I love that. I definitely love that. And then donations. What type of donations do you all accept?
We're definitely going to look for donations for the back to school. That's just, of course, just a one-time thing. Book bags, supplies. We're going to have a list of those supplies. We're looking to do 500 backpacks and 500 supplies to fill those backpacks, and just the normal things like your loose leaf paper, your composition books, pens, pencils, and we'll have all of that stuff on our page as well. Throughout
Perfect.
the year, where if you want to give monetary donations, you can do that when we're having our senior game days. If you want to donate to that, you can, whether it be just with refreshments or if we have giveaways that we're giving. But we're always posting those things on Facebook, with that help. Sharing our page, inviting people to follow our page, those things help. Everything doesn't have to be because everybody may not have to
Mhm.
money to give, but just those small gestures, getting the word out, word of mouth, as we know, is the main way that people can
That
support.
currency, baby. That's currency right there alone. The word of mouth make you thrive in a business.
Hmm.
So definitely, yes, y'all share, 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 like, support. Please support Olivia Wolfe in the business of people helping people, and that's AUG. So y'all definitely support her. She's doing amazing things here throughout the CSRA. Olivia, did you have anything else you would like to add in tonight?
Just thank you, for this opportunity.
Thank
Um,
you. I'm thanking y'all. I appreciate
I definitely look forward to partnering with as many people as we can, and let's make sure that as a community that we are joining hands and that we are all collectively giving back to the community.
Absolutely. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming on the spotlight and accepting that invitation too as well. So thank you so much, everyone that is tuned in. We definitely appreciate you joining in. So thank you all so much for joining in on her legacy and leadership. You have heard from this a wonderful and amazing, phenomenal woman, Olivia Wolfe, and we appreciate her so much what she's doing throughout the community and here throughout the CSRA. We are here celebrating women of the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce, who are leading with a vision, building legacy, and inspiring the community, which Olivia is definitely doing. Inspiring the community, inspiring our elders, and giving that love through our students and children through here throughout the CSRA. Um, we appreciate you all and thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful and amazing night.